So, what happened today?
Well, Ivano Jordan was sentenced to 15 years, and with the time served and good time, he'll be out in about 11.
Great. And how did what happened today compare to what you expected to happen?
Well, we had an agreed upon sentence with the government. The only issue was whether the judge wanted to go higher. He decided not to, which I expected him not to, and it ended up making the best of a bad situation.
Why did he decide to plead guilty back in March? Was that a decision you agreed with?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there were, because of the gun charges in the federal system, federally, not New York, federally, is that there are mandatory minimums. Had he gone to trial and been convicted, he would be getting a minimum of 40 to 50 years. So to get a 15-year offer, while it sounds like it's a lot, it allows him to get out while he's still a relatively young man. Had he gone to trial and lost even some of the counts, he'd probably be dying in prison. So,
what's Mr. Jordan's state of mind right now?
I think he's relieved. He's a really thoughtful, intelligent guy, sensitive guy. So it's tough to hear about all the violence that he's committed, because he's more than that. He's very different from what I'm used to in this area of defense that I've been in. But I think he's relieved, and I think he's looking forward to getting done with his time, serving his debt to society, and getting out and taking care of his kids.
Of course. During his guilty plea, when asked which organization he was engaging in racketeering conspiracy for, there was a moment where he said Treway Entertainment and then changed to 9Trey Gangster Bloods. What do you think? How do you interpret that moment?
Look, he's nervous. This is not the kind of thing that anybody really can mentally prepare for. So it's confusing for someone who's never been inside a federal courtroom in his life.
Yeah, of course. What did you learn about Mr. Jordan when representing him? What kind of person is he?
I've represented a lot of people similarly situated to Shottie, and I can tell you that he's very kind, very thoughtful, very intelligent. He's a careful guy, not the guy that he's alleged to have been in the indictment. So there was a real disconnect, as I mentioned today in court. Mm-hmm. This is not the same type of person. He was very sensitive and very caring, as I said, and very intelligent. He was helpful to his defense, and he frankly was a pleasure to represent, and I say that sincerely.
And just a couple of quick things I really appreciate. What are your feelings about Takashi after all of this?
I mean, listen, he decided to cooperate. I don't walk in another man's shoes, so I can't criticize the man for immediately cooperating when given the opportunity. He obviously didn't want to spend any more time in jail, and the way to get out of that is two choices. You can go to trial and get acquitted, or you can cooperate against your friends. And that's ultimately what he decided to do. Right. I can't criticize him for that, because cooperators are an important part of the system as well in order to solve crimes and help society as well. I wish him luck. He's going to be testifying in a trial.
I was going to ask,
couple of weeks.
How do you think that's going to go? Will you be there to see it?
No, I don't need to be there. I would love to have had the opportunity to cross-examine him.
Why is that?
Look, I like cooperating. I love to cross-examine cooperating witnesses, and I think he would have been, frankly, a pretty easy one to cross-examine.
Sure.
So, missed that opportunity, but that's okay. I'll get my chance with somebody else soon enough.
I'm sure. And one final thing.
I'm just a lawyer. I'm just a nobody lawyer.
Is one of your clients being set up by de Blasio or anybody like that?
None of my clients set up by de Blasio.
Not this week.
No, not this week. Maybe it could
Maybe
be.
next week.
Yeah,
real quick, one final thing. There were rumors floating around that Mr. Jordan had cooperated with the government by offering information about past activities of some of his co-defendants.
Utter bullshit.
Okay.
That I have to tell you, the people that start these rumors, if they're here today, they should come over here and say it to my face, because it is such utter bullshit and idiocy. The man took a 15-year sentence, and he's being accused by idiots of cooperating. Well, what is he? This is the Salem witch trial, where they throw you into the tank of water, and if you sink to the bottom and you drown, that means you're not cooperating, you're not a witch, but if you float to the top, they burn you at the stake. 15 years is not what cooperators get. Daniel Hernandez is not going to be getting 15 years. Daniel Hernandez is going to get out of jail soon because he's a cooperator. Again, I don't criticize him for it, but you don't do 15 years in prison and also cooperate. It just doesn't happen. I've cross-examined cooperators that have killed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, and they've spent 2, 3, 4 years in prison. There is no cooperation. There's never been cooperation. There was never a proffer. There was never even a discussion of a proffer. And any idiot who says it is just a fucking liar, and it's outrageous.
Great.
It's damnable to say it because you're putting people in danger. You're putting their lives in danger, and you know what? It's not right. It's not right. It's absolutely not right. You want to cooperate, God bless you, but don't falsely accuse someone of cooperating. There are enough people in the street that want to kill people that are cooperating. Cafano Jordan doesn't deserve it. And there is not a scintilla of evidence that he has ever even asked me to set up a meeting. And if there is, anybody who can find that evidence, I'll give you $1 million. You've got it right here, I promise you. It doesn't exist. It's a damnable lie.
Okay, awesome. Any guesses on what Tekashi might end up with?
A lot less than Cafano Jordan, I can tell you that. A lot less than Shottie.
All right, thank you so